So what's up guys, it's TruesMC here, and if you want to enter my end of the month giveaway, be sure to leave a like in the video, be sure to comment down below, and be sure to make sure to subscribe and hit notifications to be entered into the end of the month giveaway. So what's up guys, TruesMC here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 10 more tips and tricks for Minecraft. So if you guys didn't know these tips and tricks, that's even more amazing because you guys are going to be learning something in today's video. So without further ado, let's get straight into this.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?
So as you guys can see, we've got some crazy tips. Now I do want to say that you guys absolutely smashed the like goal on the last video, so you guys are absolutely amazing. And I do want to say also that I'm going to try to do a couple of pro tips in today's video. So the first, sort of, I guess you could say this is a really useful tip for you guys if you are in survival. Now this tip, I do want to say when I do say this tip, you guys are gonna be like, well, that doesn't make any sense. You guys just gonna want to listen. So most people in survival, if we go to our survival, let's actually just make sure we got some food just in case. So actually let's just put it on peaceful because I don't want to I don't want to die. So let's just say we wanted to go mining or whatever. Most people, you don't dig straight down, and the reason why we don't dig straight down is because if we do dig straight down, we may go into lava. However guys, you can dig straight down if you know how. You may be wondering, how do you dig straight down, TruesMC? There's no way you dig straight down, because if you dig straight down, you're gonna go into lava. But the way you want to dig straight down is just doing it with 2-block radius. So for example, as we know right here, there's going to be, there's a very rare chance that there's going to be lava underground. I'm pretty sure lava can't actually spawn underground at these levels. At the, lower levels, I'm pretty sure lava can spawn. But at these levels, right just beneath the surface, lava can't spawn. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, just knock out a 2-block gap. So as you guys can see here, this is a really nice, simple 2-block gap. Now, if you want to dig down, what you're going to want to do is go to the middle point right here. And then you're going to want to mine that side. Then by staying on this side, you can actually look what's over there. Then we're gonna mine down this side, then we mine down until this point right here, we hop over this side, and then we mine down that side. So for example, if there was lava there, we'd see the lava and we'd be safely on this block here. But now that I see there's nothing there, I'm gonna mine down on this side, I'm gonna come over here, and then as you guys can see, I'm mining straight down. I'm going straight down and it's completely safe. There's no way I can die, there's no way I can get damaged, there's nothing gonna happen to me, and I can mine straight down, guys. It's not like just mining down on one block, because if I was mining down on one block, whatever happens after that block, I'd be pretty much in a world of trouble. So as you guys can see, you can mine down if you know how to do it correctly, guys. So as you guys can see there, I'm going all the way down and it's completely safe, guys. So there we have it, mining down, and you just want to make sure that you guys can see there, you're completely fine. So just swap sides, as you guys can see, just swap sides and you'll be able to go to the bottom with ease, guys. So as you can see there, I've gone to the bottom, and even though there isn't any lava underneath me, I would have been completely safe in doing this method. So if you already knew this method, let me know, but I really don't ever see people doing this method. Most people, and this is an okay method of mining, most people just mine like this. They just mine straight down like that. And the reason why I don't really like it when people mine down like this is simply because it's inefficient. If you want to get straight down, this is the way to do it. And you might be the, well, how do you get back up, guys? It's simple. You've got all the blocks, you've got double the amount of blocks because you've mined down both sides, and you can just jump straight back up with your blocks all the way back to the top if you ever want to get back up. So that is going to be the first tip on how you can mine straight down, because people always say you can't mine straight down, but yeah, you can mine straight down. So I just wanted to clear that up, and I feel like that's a very useful tip if you guys do want to go straight into mining and want to get some tools straight off the bat. So the next tip for you guys is for the once again, survival, a really cool tip, and I really like this one because it's something that not a lot of people know, and a lot of people just tend to forget that this is an actual thing. Although it doesn't make sense at all, guys. This really doesn't make sense to me at all, and it still doesn't make sense, and I don't think it's ever going to make sense. So for example, guys, we have a melon farm and we have a pumpkin farm, guys. Now you might be thinking, well, that's all, everything's all cool. Now how do I mine the pumpkin? Do I use my hand? Do I use my hand to mine the melon? It's actually, you're not supposed to use your hand, guys. Oddly enough, you're actually supposed to use a sword for the melon, guys. As you guys can see there, it just goes faster. And apparently for the pumpkin, you're supposed to use an axe, as you guys can see there, compared to when I use my hand. So if I use my hand, you guys can see it takes a while, and then as you guys can see there, as I place it down, and I use the axe, it goes so quickly, guys. Now, as you guys can see, for the melon, for some reason when I use my hand it goes quite slow, but for some reason when the axe, so I think the axe is actually faster, because the last time I did the research for this, it said that the sword was for the melon. So as you guys can see that they've changed it, the axe is the fastest tool for mining these blocks. So don't use the sword, don't use your hand, use the axe, and it's going to be gone very, very quickly, which is really, really cool tip, which is going to be saving a lot of people a lot of time, which I really, really like. So just make sure you use your axe, because this is going to be the second tip and trick. So, you know, it's just a cool little time saver that I think is really cool, and something that people don't take into account. Now, this doesn't really make any sense. I don't know why you use axe to chop melons, maybe. I really don't know. But yeah, it's just a, you know, a really, really cool tip. Now, this one is more of a, instead of a cool tip, this is one is like a more sort of secret feature slash secret fact, I guess you could say, but it's something that a lot of people would never notice if, you know, it isn't pointed out to you. So this one is, if we take a look at these two blocks right here, and if we take a look at these two blocks right here, we can actually see, guys, and this is something that I think is absolutely amazing after, you know, researching these tips and tricks, is that the end stone, guys, is actually just cobblestone, but it's just inverted, guys. You guys can see there, end stone is just cobblestone, but it's just inverted. I'm not sure if you guys can see, like, this little area here is the same as this little area here. It's just got inverted textures, as you guys can see, and it's actually really, really similar when you actually come to look at it. Now, you can't really do anything with this. It's just a really, really cool tip and trick to impress your friends with. Be like, hey, did you know that, you know, this is actually the inverted texture of this? And it's just a really cool fact that most people don't know. So yeah, it's something that is really, really cool, and something that is really, really awesome. Now, the next tip slash trick, guys, is something that I think most people know. So this one is going to be a beginner tip, guys. This one's going to be actually a beginner tip, but you know, I guarantee some people won't have known this one. Some people, guys, know that Endermen are mobs that do try to, you know, damage us and do try to get us down in survival, do try to, you know, kill us and stuff like that. But guys, you know, Endermen can be evasive, guys. They can be really, really annoying, and one reason why they are annoying, guys, is because it is actually impossible, guys, and if you ever do this, record and upload to YouTube, because I really want to see, to hit Enderman with, you know, oh my gosh, guys, they are after me, wait, whoa. It's actually impossible to hit Enderman with a bow and arrow, guys, or any projectile whatsoever. So as you guys can see, Enderman, you know, it's just absolutely impossible to hit Enderman with these guys. It can't happen. So if you're ever in survival, never use a bow and arrow to try and, you know, hit Enderman, because they will just instantly move out the way. It's absolutely impossible. Even if you use like snowballs, guys, I'll switch to snowballs. I'm not even sure where you find snowballs. Maybe you find them over here. I'm really bad at finding items anyways, and I'm really not sure where you'd find snowballs simply because I don't know what they're classed as. I think they would be miscellaneous. But yeah, guys, you know, you just can't kill Enderman with bow and arrow, guys. It's impossible. It's an impossible thing. So just make sure you always use a sword. And you know, another tip, guys, another tip with Enderman, and I'm pretty sure you guys do know this one. This one is actually something to do with something we used earlier, which is actually really cool. And this is another, I guess you could say, I guess this is a medium tip, guys, is that if you want to fight Enderman, guys, in order to, you know, actually fight Enderman, you can actually, in fact, hopefully don't come after me, you can actually look at Enderman, guys, with a pumpkin on your head. Now, I'm not sure why this is, but for some reason you can actually look at Enderman with a pumpkin on your head. Now, you know, if you take this pumpkin off, I'll show you guys instantly what happens. I'm looking at Enderman, yep, he goes mad, and then, you know, I'm in a whole world of trouble, as you guys can see there. So that's just another tip on if you know want to get the drop on Enderman as quick as possible, and if you want to stay ahead of Enderman, and if you want to, you know, just defeat Enderman. Like, it's a really, really cool tip and trick. Now, we've got another tip and trick for you guys, and this is something that I find is really, really cool, because it's a fact that everyone thinks they know, but it's actually kind of, you know, disproven, guys. It's actually kind of a disproven fact. So we're going to go to the nether for this one. We're actually going to go to the nether, so we're going to need to make a nether portal, and then I'm going to show you guys this awesome tip and trick. So as you guys can see, we are now in the nether. Now, one main fact that in the nether, everybody knows that it is, you know, this is the actual fact. Well, this is what people say is an actual fact, but, you know, I'm going to quickly disprove it, that it is impossible to put water in the nether. Now, if we look at a water bucket, and if we try to put water in the nether, we can see that water is instantly evaporated, and there's no way you can, you know, put water in there. Like it just doesn't happen, or you're just gonna constantly hear sounds of water evaporating. However, there is a normal way, no glitches, that you can actually put water in the nether. So it's basically displacing the myth that water cannot be in the nether. All you need, guys, is a cauldron. You just put the cauldron down, and then you can place some water in the nether. Now, I haven't tried this out just yet, so I'm actually going to go ahead and try this out, guys. But apparently, well, wow, I'm actually about to die, guys. So I'm actually about to die, so let me actually just eat something first. But yeah, guys, that is basically the tip and trick, guys. First tip / trick is that you can actually get water in the nether just by using a cauldron. And I'm actually gonna, you know, let me just get rid of this stuff. Let me actually just get a golden apple, just a bunch of golden apples, because I'm just gonna try to show you guys something very quickly as well. The next tip and trick I have for you guys, and hopefully this does work on camera, because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna look kind of silly if I do. So the tip / trick didn't work on camera, guys. I think it was removed in an earlier update, but something else, guys, and something that is an awesome tip and trick, guys, something that most people don't realize, is that if we go to leather armor, and if we actually dye the armor, what we can actually do with that armor is actually really cool. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get my dye. I'm gonna actually go and whip out a crafting table. This is something that, I don't know, guys, it's a weird feature that most people don't use, and I really think this feature is kind of cool. So let's say we've got a pink leather cap. What we can actually do, guys, is if you use a cauldron, you can actually get rid of the color of that thing. So as you guys can see there, the cap is now brown. You know, if I want, I can go back, guys, and you know, it's weird. You never knew, I honestly didn't know that you could use cauldrons to basically wash leather, you know, stuff. So as you guys can see there, you can dye whatever piece of, you know, clothes you want, and as you guys can see, if you use the cauldron, it actually uses up the water. You can actually, you know, get rid of, you know, you can wash out the dye, and as you guys can see there, we've got our standard armor back. So this is a feature I don't see most people using. I see most people just, you know, creating more standard leather armor, but this is something that is also cool. Now, this is not an exclusive feature to the nether. You can do this in the normal world just by, you know, using, you know, the actual cauldron, and I still just think that this is something that is really cool. Now, what for the last feature, guys, we've got one last feature, which is, well, actually I've got two more features for you guys. Two more features. I'm not sure if this is going to be 10 or more than 10. It actually should be more than 10. We've got two more features for you guys. One of these new features is going to be that if you guys get yourself some bone meal, and if you guys actually do want some flowers, and if you guys, you know, so I don't know why anyone would ever want to use this feature. It's actually kind of a weird feature, and I do apologize because my controller just keeps going out, guys. Just my USB cable is pretty awful. So if you are in survival, if I do switch myself to survival, and if you do have some bone meal, in order to actually get to this flower, you can just bone meal the top, and as you guys can see there, a flower just pops out, which is actually, I don't know, guys, it's something weird, something that I don't see most people doing. So, you know, you can just plant it again, and as you guys can see there, if you just want to use your bone meal, you can just, you know, use that, get more flowers, and just plant them around, which is, you know, it's really cool. Like, it's just something that you don't have to, you know, just wait for more flowers to grow naturally. You can just actually get more flowers by, you know, just using your bone meal. So the next feature, guys, is that one that I'm not sure if I used this in my last video, but I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about it, and if I did already talk about it, guys, I honestly do apologize for repeating the same point, but I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about this point. But if you guys do, you know, wanted to create a house over here, like let's say we were in a survival world and we were like, oh well, you know, we're going over here and we want to create our survival house here, but first what we need to do, guys, is everyone make sure, let's actually destroy all of this grass. Everyone just hit the grass and destroy it. That's actually not the way to do it, guys. The way to actually destroy grass really quickly is actually just build up a small dirt pillar, and then, you know, just using water buckets, and then as the water goes out, guys, all of the surrounding area of, you know, like all of the grass, it just completely disappears. As you guys can see, this entire area here is all flat, and we can quickly build our house, and even better, we've actually can quickly, you know, grasp some seeds. So even if you didn't want to build a house, you could actually just use this, and in fact, guys, even easier than that, you didn't even need to build up. You can just, you know, place the water there. But the reason why, you know, because it doesn't always work, as you guys can see, I would just always recommend, you know, building up by like 2 blocks or just by 1 block, so that the water can actually, you know, properly flow out. Because some reason, you know, sometimes it does glitch out. So just make sure that, guys, you know, you build it up enough so that it can, you know, flow out with enough power. Okay, for some reason, guys, I don't know why it isn't flowing out properly, but as you guys can see there by the first example, if you want to use water, you can use water to just, you know, usually mow the lawn. Like sometimes I don't know why it glitches out, but usually, guys, that is how, you know, you get a bunch of seeds and you get a bunch of stuff if you are just starting out. There's no point running around hitting all the seeds thinking, oh well, this is this, or hitting all the grass thinking, oh well, this is how I'm going to clear the land and this is how I'm going to get a bunch of seeds. You just want to get a quick water bucket, and you know, that's how, you know, use it as a lawnmower. Now for our last tip, guys, our last awesome tip, guys, I'm going to actually have to switch to another world because for some reason this world is glitched and I'm not sure how it became glitched, but I'm going to switch to the next world, guys. So I'll be right back. So as you guys can see here, for the last tip slash trick slash fact, guys, this is actually something that is really odd, really cool, is that, you know, if you've actually got a chest in your world, everyone knows that, you know, you've normally got a chest, and one of the ways that, you know, you can kind of sort of block off a chest is that, you know, you can put a block above the chest, and as you guys can see there, you can't open the chest. But what is actually also a, you know, randomly cool fact is that if you have a cat sitting on your chest, guys, you won't be able to open that chest whatsoever, guys. So I'm pretty sure most people already knew this. I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but it's just a weird, you know, tip slash trick, is that, you know, most people won't be able to, you know, do this. And I guess you could kind of troll your friends with this, you know, because they'd be like, wait, why is the chest not working? You'd be like, well, chests don't work because I've locked the chest. You know, tell them, if they're, you know, new to the game, you can tell them like, well, I've locked the chest, and just not mention that the cat has anything to do with it. But yeah, it's just something that is really, really cool. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys do want more tips and tricks, guys, I'll be making another video with much more tips and tricks. And if you guys have your own tips and tricks which you think people should know, let me know them in the comment section, and I'll be sure to feature them in the next time I make a video like this, and I'll be sure to give you guys a shout out as well. So guys, it's been DreamsMC. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, it's gonna be peace from me.